20 years ago Steve Elworthy was portion of a gifted Southward African cricketer crew how smashed out of a Planet Cup semi-final in the largest drama vogue probable. As the play achieved its culmination, the crew named as the Proteas necessary fair one run of 4 persons bollocks to achieve the competition definitive versus Pakistan at Lord's. Yet, on the edge of fame, batsmen Spade Klusener and Alan Donald fictitious to get the last run out in a shambolically breathtaking end to the play. Too many decades on, 54-year-old Elworthy is now the man in accusation of production the year's World Cricketer Justice, ICC, Planet Cup in England and Wales. And in 50 days before the competition begins, he says he would greet such a unforgettable AMD at the year's occasion, although the ache of how play at Edgbaston, Birmingham, yet remnant. I can yet recall it as although it was yesterday, he says. I was in the change chamber, in my ear pads, possessing been run out by myself not length up, while I saw it all evolve on a TV in the change rooms. This entire item happened in sluggish movement. We couldn't trust which we were vision. This change chamber was fatal subsequently. Down there was full silent for 30 to 40 protocol up we begun to collect by ourselves. Yet we got a character's greet while we refundable to Southward Africa, in spite which had happened. Time the AMD, and climactic endings, of A-Day cricketer remnant, fair see at the 2017 Females Planet Cup definitive how England won by fair 9 rest, lot has modified in the broad planet with the 1999 men's competition. Elworthy has now organized part a half a dozen world cricketing events for the ICC, and is setting the finish touches to the year's Planet Bowl. Steady for 6 weeks, it will characteristic stars such as India's Virat Kohli, England's Joe Origin, and the Western Indies' Chris Gayle. And time the year's occasion may not do cash, Elworthy says how, taking into account the transparency how will go of broad-ranging world TV deals and above-subscribed card turnover, manufacturing income is not the above-riding purpose. Quite it is on enabling cricketer remnant on the 21SAINT age sport and recreation card, at a period while soccer dominates the behind pages, and the force of digital communication tool down there are competitive attractions for human beings as complementary period. The will be my 6th ICC competition, says Elworthy, operating CEO of the 2019 Planet Bowl. They include tended to be brief sharp tournaments in not a lot of heritage, that is thing we wish to address the year. He heads up a crew of 100 human beings, relying at Lord's Cricketer Land, work to supply the ICC's world occasion on name of the hosts, the England and Wales Cricketer Executive Board. While we begun to schedule for the year behind in 2014 we implemented down there was an prospect for the Cricketer Planet Cup to get more than human beings to act the play, he says. How became the precedents for the occasion hosts, the ECB and competition organizers, the ICC. Obviously down there are finance benefits, though it is not our precedents, he points of. He says the occasion will include a world TV auditorium of 1.5 trillion TV audience. Down there include as well been more than rather than 3 millionth applicants for fare above 650,000 tickets. The ICC keeps speak and sponsorship rental income, and the ECB keeps print and card rental income, but has incorporated to put the cash behind in the play, to schools and clubs, and in the competition by itself. Meantime, the matchstick venues hold welcome, meal, sip, and car parking lot rental income. The matchstick venues can use how cash money to upgrade means, such as putting in change rooms and new floodlights. We wish to attract 1 millionth by 16s via the Cricketer Planet Bowl, says Elworthy. It is a extremely aspiring quantity. We wish to very extend the ICC and ECB to reach how quantity. We wish to get 100,000 youthful human beings to look a Planet Cup play, and include estimated tickets for them at £6 a period. How for me is the major heritage, how to attract in new cricketer audiences, and get human beings to act the games in schools and in another place, as so as to look at a voluntary program, on the channel of how effectively utilized in London 2012 Spartakiada and Glasgow 2014 State Games, was hard oversubscribed. The Planet Cup will as well be utilized to publicize the ECB's All-Stars cricketer program, designed at Giver Family Elderly 5 to 8 at first expertise in cricketer. Down there has been lot discussion about the competition size, that instead of a quantity of groups, features one big team, in every of the 10 teams game every some one day, up to semi-finals and a definitive. This 1992 Planet Bowl, wherever down there was a circle robin size, was heralded as one of the superior ones, says Elworthy. I believe all playing all is the top size. Each advocate knows wherever their crew is departure to act, and while if you include various pools you include ambiguity and fans purchase tickets on speculation for next games they might not classify to. The circle robin size has been amazing for us in regulation of card turnover. Each crew is guaranteed 9 games. You could include a bad outcome and your prospects changing, and abruptly you include to execute to get in the top 4 persons and a semi-final location. Or you could include a nice few outcome, and the semi-final is a opportunity once again. In such a consumer demand for tickets and just a end some accessible, how acting in the hands of touts. We are making which we can on it during the limits of the act, says Elworthy. We are really active in the areas. We include our own card resell plate in location. He told if organizers were capable to identification the chair row and quantity of tickets emerging on non-sanctioned second websites, later they would revoke them. Down there is a really actual risk you will not be capable to get in games, he warns. We estimated tickets at a specific standard for a cause, in the minimum cost creature £16. We wish the competition to be available. We wish to draw families, in fan zones and lot of online and collaborative events about games. Looking behind to 1999, does he trust down there will be whatever to comparison to how semi-definitive, while Southward Africa and Australia in fact connected the matchstick, but the last went via following finish high in their over-excellent 6 spreadsheet? Down there are connected to be upsets and AMD, he says. This various game facility of the polar to the southward of the nation will act a portion too much.